The long arm of the law out of reach. Property owners watching helplessly as groups of looters help themselves. Soweto businessman Mike Nkuna says he was compelled to step in when he noticed plans by some looters to burn down his mall.
I was there 5:30, and 6:30 I was in Protea Glen. I averted, a situation whereby, they wanted to ban, routes. And fortunately, when we phoned, the fire extinguisher, they were on time, and at least that whole center could have been burned down.
Nkuna says he didn't expect this to happen in our democracy. His business empire has survived the volatile 1976 uprising. Today, Nkuna can only reminisce over his neighbor's action, who fought tooth and nail to protect his filling station against the 1976 protesters.
I remember very well, they never banned a single school. They were banning only those aspects. So all the corner shops that were owned by, the black people, they were able to be protected. But you see, if you look at, today's environment, we've got, the democracy which came 1994. And after the democracy, you would have expected that, that mindset of banning and banning and banning, our politicians, our government of the day would have gone to people and say, let's move from the past.
Nkuna's Protea Mall is valued at 700 million rand, while his Jabulani Mall is worth an estimated value of 1.4 billion rand. He says the ongoing violent looting points to lack of leadership. He says he now faces a difficult job of convincing fearful tenants to bring back their business to Soweto. A difficult job that he cannot carry out alone.
It's a will of us to go and sit with those investors to remain and say this place is still good for investment, because the turnovers that we're doing in those areas, they are quite high. But you see, we cannot do it alone. You need the will and the determination of government. And if government doesn't come to us and say, how do we move forward? How do we assist in bringing back those jobs? If I can tell you, take Jabulani Mall only. The people that were working there on a permanent basis, they are more than 5,000 to 6,000.
It will take months, if not years, to bring back the Protea Mall to its former glory, where the community of Soweto can shop conveniently, a space where many call their place of work. Tshepo Mongwai, SABC News, Johannesburg.